Is this the game that Baker gets exposed by Mac Jones?
I feel pressure to ride with Baker today. I do. I feel a little pressure. Like, I got to go with Baker today.
Whoa.
I feel like I got to.
Why is it so hard?
I mean, it's not so hard, but I just feel like I got to go with Baker today. Or I'm
Because you're convinced.
Come on,
No,
go
I
with the
like
Niners,
Baker. Baker been balling. I think he go out. He dominate the Niners. I mean, they
Dominate?
Yeah, he been dominating. He been dominating. I never said Baker wasn't a good quarterback. I just said he wasn't the clutchest quarterback.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think he dominated against some they defense, middle of the pack. He know he gonna get a lot of single high this game against this defense. And a lot of single high means a lot of one-on-ones for Egbuka on that outside. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll have a big game. I don't think he'll get exposed because the Niners got 0 interceptions. They don't even get picks. They middle of the pack defense and y'all don't even get takeaways. You know what I'm saying? 5 fumbles, 0 interceptions. So I don't think it'll be too tough for Baker to do his job against the Niners. You know what I'm saying? I think he have another big day. I think they win the game.
What's the score?
28-21.
Okay, close.
28-21. Big day from Baker. 280, 3 touchdowns.
When you say exposed, like, are you saying like lose and he plays bad, or they
That's
win?
what exposed means to me. So that's
Yeah.
how I took it.
Well, right now he's in the running for MVP.
Okay, I don't
So are
think
we
this team
expo-
is gonna stop that.
Nah,
Okay,
hell
all
no.
right.
Like, I mean, you know, they're a halfway house team. Like, I'm gonna just be very disrespectful, right? Because
Because they beat your ass last week.
yeah, like, you know what I mean. So, like, I'm praying on a downfall, obviously. So I do need Baker Mayfield to go in there and do what he does best. And I think when it comes to the clutchness of it, I don't. Mac Jones don't have that. It's like he's scary. He's a scary quarterback, right? It's not like he has
scary
that
bad.
tongue. Huh?
Bad?
Yeah, scary. Like he's scared.
scary.
Like he don't pull the trigger like that.
Hey, don't.
He's
Mac
hungry.
He don't pull. Mac Jones don't pull it.
I like your whole podium.
football.
You're next.
Yeah, he don't pull the trigger
I'll
like
give you that
that.
next.
Wait, he just pulled it on your team.
I know.
340
that's-
and
Thank
2
you,
touchdowns.
Skip. Thank you, Skip.
Got his ass beat in that game too, taking hit after hit and still delivered.
8-17.
Because I would say
bananas.
Matt Stafford's pretty clutch, but wasn't last
Like,
week.
why was he eating so many damn bananas?
He's cramping up. That's cool.
God damn.
He's cramping.
It ain't that many cramps in the world.
Because he was scary.
Like,
He done depleted all his salt.
You're not scary.
That
He
was
was
nuts.
scared. It's just banana over there, King Kong around there. Just
Called
scared.
the Niners-
potassium.
The Niners got
Right?
that 5-hour. I'm never going to pick the team who got to fly 5 hours. I'm always going to pick the other teams.
That's tough.
You
So
hated
I
those
think
flights, man.
they'll be a step slow. Baker exposed them.
Could you
Yeah.
not sleep on a plane? What
Yeah, I
happened?
used to sleep, but that's the thing. You sleep, you wake up, you think it's 9 o'clock. Oh, it's motherfucking 6 o'clock. And you wake up at 3 in the morning, and like you just can't do nothing because your body clock is just off, or it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
It's a long flight. It's a
Like,
it's a
shit.
big team.
They was at, oh my God, yeah. When he
Body
gets,
clock just
I
off.
mean,
man.
you know how many bananas they gonna need over in
Bro,
goddamn Tampa, right?
Bro.
Right, that humidity,
Hey,
boy.
that humidity, hey.
It's tropical though. They got
They
some
gonna need
bananas.
Donkey Kong
They do
goddamn
have
shot. Carve down
Hey,
the
they better go to Whole Foods right now. Hey, shit. They gonna need a bunch of, but he thought that shit was bad in that dome in the 72-degree air conditioning. Shit, boy. Hey,
Boy.
it's gonna get ugly out there in Tampa.
Cody, give us some hope. Give us some
Yeah,
hope. Come on.
I'll talk about Mac Jones in a second. I'll talk about Baker first. So I don't think he gets exposed. I don't. I mean, he's been playing as good as any quarterback in the NFL right now. You can argue that him and Dak are 1A, 1B right now in the league. We'll talk about Indiana Jones in a second, too. Don't sleep on my guy, Daniel Jones. But he's 3rd in passing yards. He's 4th in passing touchdowns. He's 8th in QBR. But most importantly, he only has 1 interception this year. That was something that was a knock on him a year ago, was all of those picks. Now he's making big plays, but he's protecting the football, and that is so important. 174 pass attempts, 1 interception. You can win a lot of games with that. Baker Mayfield is must-see television right now. They have 4 wins. He's led 4 fourth-quarter comebacks. It just feels like Skip's point of being the most clutch quarterback in the NFL
It's clicking.
is starting to get more true and true. I'm
I'm from
still
the regular
sticking with,
season club.
Yeah, he's still regular season. I'm still sticking with my guy Stafford, but Baker Mayfield's been a damn good quarterback. I just love the way that he plays the game. Every single week, he has that chip on his shoulder. It doesn't matter how good he's playing to or how much success he has. You could tell mentally he is still that 3-star walk-on overlooked player that wants to go out and prove every single doubter wrong. And if you have that at quarterback, you can win a lot of games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this game. I do think it'll be a good game, though. I know the 49ers defense has a lot of injuries. I think Robert Saleh, though, is a very good defensive coordinator. They still have the best linebacker in football with Fred Warner
do.
in the middle of that defense.
Agreed.
They're 7th right now in scoring defense, so they can get the job done. I know Stafford went for almost 403 touchdowns, but they did have a few key takeaways, getting some fumbles. They made a huge 4th down stop. So I think it's going to go back and forth, but I do have the Bucs winning this one. I think they're going to win 28-17.
To 17.
Kind of close to what you have, yeah. Okay.
So, Aqib,
35-3.
35-3?
To be honest.
35-3?
No, I'm
That's
just saying shit because
crazy.
they beat us last
Yeah,
week.
he's
Like, you know what I
salty
mean?
right now.
I'm
He's salty.
still
Mac
like,
Jones going to make it through the game.
like, I was planning on coming on the show
God,
Monday just to brag.
Mac Jones threw
Yeah.
for 342 yards
well,
against the
we
Rams.
all four
Don't
picked the
sleep
Rams.
on Mac
I know.
Jones.
And they got after our ass on
I know.
social
So,
media.
you know what I mean?
for
So
that one.
I had my outfit ready, picked
Yeah.
out because it was
Yeah.
easy breezy, and then, you know.
What's up,
I'm still
Skip?
salty about that. So, Skip, do your thing, man.
So the 49ers are 6th in points allowed. That's respectable to me.
Yeah.
And Robert Saleh is doing what he should have been doing all along. He's a coordinator. He's not a head coach. And he's back doing
Agreed.
with the organization he did it successfully for what he used to do. And I think they're pretty good. They don't have Nick Bosa, obviously, but they're pretty good on defense.
Yeah.
And to hold the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi in a big Thursday night game, hold them to 23, that was impressive to me, right? And then Kendrick Bourne just went off, right? 10 for 142 yards.
he
I
did.
mean, he's 30 years old, and I didn't ever think much of him, but that was impressive. And you said Mac threw for 342. So I think they will play very well in this game because the head coach is really good at this. He's even better when he's up against it, Kyle is. When you tell him he can't do this and he can't,
Right.
he'll say, watch this and watch that. And you called it a week ago today. You said it's a division game, and they always play them tough, and they played the hell out of them, and they won the game. They didn't just cover the spread.
Yeah.
They pulled it off, and I was highly impressed with that. So I think they're dangerous. Remember, the Bucs at home are only a 3-point favorite, and you usually get 3 for home field. So the odds makers are kind of saying this is pretty much a toss-up. So I just believe in Baker, but they're going to do it the way they always do it, and that is late and close, and he makes a play. And I think he's going to be 5 for 5. I think he'll make another late play in this game because I think he'll have to. And he won't get exposed. I'm with I don't know that he's going to throw for 300 in this game the way he has been, but 280 sounds about right to me. But the last 20 might be a late touchdown pass to Egbuka to win the game, and I'm going to say it's going to be close, 28-26, home team. I say Baker will pull it out with some great late play because that's just who he is and what he does. And the whole idea of getting exposed, I saw a quote from Baker. I'm going to read it real quick because it really caught my eye. Yesterday he said this. He said, early on in my career, it was cocky and immature. All of the way he handled himself, he's cocky and immature. He says, now it's moxie and he's a dog. Like the cocky and immature because he's pulling it off and backing it up. Oh, now it's moxie and he's a dog, says Baker of himself. And he said, same shit, different day. Okay, well, that's what it is. It's the same shit, different day because he's saying, I'm exactly the same as I always was.
Yeah, never changed.
I got stuck in Cleveland, then I got the hell kicked out of me in Cleveland, and my shoulder was busted. The end of it was a sad end. Then he gets stuck with Wilkes and Carolina up against Sam Darnold. It's a disaster. Then he comes out to L.A., swoops in, long flight, but he sleeps it off for a day, and then on Thursday night, all he did was throw a walk-off touchdown pass to beat the Raiders, right? So that's who he's always been. That's really who he was in Cleveland that first year as a rookie when he won 7 games for a team that would have been 0-16. He just finally found his home, and he found people who said that, what was his word, cocky and immature is actually moxie and Baker's a dog, okay? He's a
That's
dog.
how it go. When you win,
Yeah.
it's moxie. When you're losing, it's cocky. So
Okay.
That's just the nature of the business.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
winning handles everything.
Winning handles everything. So he winning now. He getting some good love now. He playing good football. But I think the Niners give up a lot of yards. You know what I'm saying? Middle of the pack defense.
Yeah.
When it comes to giving up yards, that's why I think he'll rack up a bunch of yards against them. They don't give up a lot of points. But, you know, I think they give up a lot of yards.
I do agree with that spread, though, because both of these teams are very similar.
They are.
And they
They're dealing
4-1
with a
and
lot of
4-1.
injuries. They're both dealing with a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball. They have key
But
players
I'm not
out.
super impressed with Bucks defense. So
Yeah,
Well,
but
Nah, they both middle of the pack.
Yeah, they're right around middle of the pack, the defense is, and right now they're both 4-1. They're finding ways to win these games. They're both first in their division. I think this game, too, is going to have major implications on the playoff picture at the end of the year, looking back on it. So this is an important game.
Who's the backup quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers?
So it's Purdy's one. Then they have
Purdy's playing?
Mac Jones too.
No.
He's
okay.
questionable. Adrian Martinez is the guy's name. He is number 3. He just got elevated from the practice squad a couple weeks ago.
You better be ready.
Because I'm trying to tell you, watch, you're going to go out with them cramps.
Nebraska.
He
He's
He's going to go out with the cramps. Like, if your body is a cramping body, it's going to cramp up.
Oh, especially in
Oh,
Tampa.
and
in Tampa, you're going to
Tampa
cramp up. Like, that is crazy.
nuts.
Like, you got to prepare for stuff
Yeah.
like
And
that.
that's the biggest question going into this game for me is who's going to be at quarterback for the 49ers?
Yeah.
Is it going to be Mac Jones, who was questionable, didn't practice yesterday, which is concerning, but the other part of that is, Brock Purdy didn't practice yesterday.
yeah.
He's
Brock
questionable.
Purdy's not. Yeah.
But also, Mac Jones is questionable, and he was limited in practice yesterday. So
Well,
it
he
sounds
took-
to me
yeah.
that Jones will be ready to go.
If they're both playing, you got to go with Mac Jones.
You do.
He's 3-0.
You do.
Right? He's
And
he
I
hasn't
don't
lost
think,
a game. You gotta
Purdy's
keep him.
100% yet. And you know, Akib, those Wednesday practices, those are the toughest, and that's when you add in the bulk of your game plan. Purdy's missed 3 of the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
To miss a Wednesday practice, then expect him to come out and play against the Bucs and play well. That's putting him in a bad position. But I'll say this. Let me get to my Mac Jones defense here right
Okay.
now. I know that he's been written off before. He leaves New England, and they say, hey, he's done. He can't do it anymore. We don't trust him. He's not the guy. Goes to Jacksonville. Shows some flashes. Don't know what to expect from him. But it felt like he was kind of on the same trajectory of Baker when he left Cleveland or he left Carolina. All right, man, you're going to be a career backup. It is what it is. And he still might be if he wants to stay in San Francisco. I think he might earn himself some starting looks next year. But he comes in for a San Francisco 49er team dealing with injuries in the first week, or the first game that he plays in, he goes 283 touchdowns, no interceptions. The next week, he goes 10 plays, 63 yards, and leads a game-winning drive with 4 seconds left against the Cardinals. And then last week was most impressive. He goes in to SoFi Stadium against a division rival on the road, throws for 340, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's now led this team to 3-0. I know you're rolling your eyes. I know it's against your Rams, but you got to give some love to Mac Jones. I'm a big quarterback guy. You got to respect it. So to your point, I think they roll with Mac Jones. You got to let him go another week.
Can I ask you this? With what you just said,
Yeah.
if Purdy's healthy next week, do you just stick with Mac?
Purdy?
I don't
Why?
think so.
No.
No.
Because Purdy had you in the playoffs for the last
Yeah, you
however
can't
many
just-
years.
Who?
You got
Super
the body
Bowl.
to work.
No.
Yeah, your body of work is just not working this right now.
You're saying if Purdy's 100% clear, healthy, practice all week?
One has
Go
rhythm,
Purdy.
one is coming back only because what? He's our starter?
You a businessman, right?
Yeah, I'm a businessman.
If I paid you all this money,
Yeah.
fucking playing.
He just
All right, now that's perfect.
Hey,
What is that?
Right? I paid you this money to win. No matter what, as long as I'm getting $100 million performance, I don't give a fuck who's giving it to me at this point. So if Mac Jones is giving me
But that's
what
what
you're supposed to do, I'm going with the best results. I'm not just going to put you out there because I paid you $100 million.
But I don't think they're going to rush Purdy. That's the thing. They're not going to rush
Like I'm-
Purdy. But if he's
like
100%,
you gotta lose it. Like at this
they're
point,
playing him.
like
That's
at
a
this
good
point,
point.
Mac
Yeah.
has to lose. To me, Mac has to lose the position versus me just saying because you my guy and I'm paying you $100 million,
No.
I'm gonna put you out.
Playoffs every year, Super Bowl with Brock Purdy. No.
I get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm the reason we got to the playoffs for the last 3-4 years, and I get hurt.
And
He's
the-
like,
and the
"Man,
Super
good."
Bowl.
And my job is gone.
No, your job ain't gone, but I gotta let him lose it. Like I gotta let him lose it. I just can't say, all right,
I
because
can't lose my job due to injury.
Nah,
I got hurt.
To Kenzie's
No,
point,
true,
though,
but we in motion though, and he's balling. I can't just say he's
But it ain't like you bench me because I'm playing bad.
No, you just got hurt
because I'm hurt.
No, but he's 4-0. I just can't say, oh, come on back in and just
when he came back in, but he was hurt.
3-0. No,
Are you saying if he wins this
if he win this week,
Yeah, I mean,
you coming back next week?
Kenzie's point, though, I think that's what it does. It doesn't. You're going to put Purdy in when he's healthy, but it buys Purdy more time,
which is
to
what he
wait till he's
needs.
100% because we need you for that.
And that's what that's the problem.
Right.
Gil,
That's the problem.
In your all-star years at Washington, your 3 all-star years, if some unknown guy had replaced you for 2 weeks because you'd pulled your calf muscle or something, and he had the streak of his life and lit it up, and the fans are saying, God, but they ought to keep him in the lineup. Gil's going to have to sit for a while and watch this kid, right?
That wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just being real with you. I'm just talking about when it came to point guard, I'm averaging 29.
So what if he came in averaging the same 29? One more dime.
No, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, listen, the rest of the guards that was starting didn't do that. So for my backup, who only played 1 or 2 minutes a game, right, was not coming in averaging 29. So I didn't have to worry about that part, right? Like, so the chances of that happening is very, 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 really slim.
But you would expect to have your job back when you got healthy, though, right?
Of course.
They just paid Purdy.
But I mean, of course. But there was times where that first game I'm coming back, they were like, we're gonna bring you off the bench.
Yeah.
Ain't no wrong with that. They could say Purdy.
But that was the problem.
Your first when you healthy this week, all right, look, we'll let him rock. You know what I'm saying? Just be ready.
Yeah.
We'll let you get one more week. That's cool. But eventually, you got to let Purdy.
But see, there's a difference between that because, like he said, we're gonna put you in at the 6-minute mark. All right, bet, coach. 9-minute mark come, I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't care what he's talking about. Out. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to go against all of you guys.
Real quick point. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is my prediction.
Yeah.
I'm not moving on.
Okay.
My prediction, because I'm going to go against all of you guys, because Skip has got a theory, right? You got to go against the crowd.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to say if Mac Jones is healthy, obviously Mac Jones is questionable. If he gets pulled out and we've got whatever his name is, I'm changing my mind. But if Mac Jones is healthy, also our kicker, our new kicker, he's got 11 of his last field goals.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to win on the field goal again.
Okay.
We've been scrappy.
Okay.
Finding a way to win, just like the Eagles have found a way to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 24-21 Niners.
Okay.
On the road, so we'll find out. But go ahead,
you are
Skip.
a 49er fanatic, right?
So,
Fanatic.
are we biased? Of course, but I have to go against the crowd. One of us has got to pick the Niners.
You did pick the Rams last time, though, so she was. No,
Yeah. So
I'm
you
giving
might
you
be
credit now, though. So you're saying, all right, I'm riding with my team. You learned your lesson.
I'm a ride with my team.
Yeah.
This time. I learned
Okay.
my
Gotta give you
lesson.
credit.
I'm not going to doubt them anymore.
Final point on this.
Yeah.
I told you, the 49ers are 6th in the league in points allowed. The Buccaneers defense is 23rd in the league in points allowed. So on degree of difficulty in this game, Baker has way harder task. He's got to overcome his defense way more than Mac Jones has to overcome his defense. Mm-hmm. It's really advantage San Francisco. That's why that spread is as close as it is, because the 49ers defense is much better than the Bucs defense. The Bucs defense, they turned Sam Darnold into a superstar. They did.
All right.
Give up
Is it confirmed? I don't know. Is it confirmed that Purdy's out for sure this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Purdy's
I saw
out.
questionable. Okay.
And I thought I saw confirmed Mac Jones is playing.
I'm gonna have my Bucks. I'm gonna have my Bucks stuff on tonight.
Yeah.
One thing we know
my
Mac
gosh.
Jones won't be lacking in the game is potassium.
No, he gonna be lacking. No, he gonna be lacking.
I'm personally going to ship him
won't
some
be lacking
things,
any
okay?
potassium.
Is that legal, potassium? Is it?
Yeah.
Do they test for that or?
If you can sniff the salts, then you can eat.
Hey,
No, I'm just,
they got potassium
You guys,
tablets and shit.
what's
It's BYOS. You got to bring your own.
Bring your own.
What's funny is if he was black, this would be a whole nother conversation, right? Get your banana on.
Hey.
Like, wait a minute, bro.
Central, bro. Come on, dog.
I'm just saying.
Gil.
The way we throwing bananas out there, boy. If he was black, he would be offended.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on to. Let's move on.